That's a new one. How you doing, peeps? How you doing? How you doing? There's a button I forgot to press on the camera. That's a new one. That's a special. That's a special two Thursday, two stream Thursday gift for you that I've screwed up at the beginning of the stream. How you doing, guys? Hey Wes. Hey Nadine. Hey Weston. How you doing? Yes, it is a big fat coffee. It's a big fat coffee. How is everyone doing today? It's a little bit sunnier here today, which is always nice. Looked out in the garden earlier and was like, oh, a little bit of sunshine. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so it's a little bit warmer. And last night was like, it wasn't freezing cold all night, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so 2 streams today. Planet Zoo, and then back to little nightmares tonight. So I'm a bit distracted because I've restarted the. In fact, let me just do this for a second. That will help. Right, I've restarted the career mode challenge that we were on with the toxic waste, and I need to. Stop talking now. Yeah, so I think we'll do this one. We'll do this one today. This is the one that we failed. Well, that I failed. I say we. This is the one that I failed. So we're going to restart this right back from the beginning because I think I was already kind of screwed. It's sunny and snowy. Or snowy and sunny for me. And cold. It's still pretty cold, but not like... not quite as bad. Right, so I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna make sure I've got rid of all of this stuff right from the start. I'm gonna try and make sure that we're starting right. I think these are. Hey Lindsay, how you doing? I think these are really important that you start right on. You start nice and quickly. And right, and I think what I did last time was I just kind of tried to rush it as usual. Doesn't seem like there's any over there. There's one. Hopefully we can learn from the mistakes of last time. I'm also thinking, so what I did in the last one was like used all this upper space. And what we ended up with was all these little paths, and I'm wondering if it's better. Well, a little bit of me is wondering if it's like feasible to flatten this completely, because that would make it. That would, in theory, make it a lot easier. Just to like crack on. So I might look at that option. We can always kind of start. You're going to Mars as well. That's cool, isn't it, that thing? I mean, if ever you wanted to be inspired to work in like astrophysics or rocket science or anything, this and the Pathfinder like landing, so cool. What's that? Random yellow box there for some reason. The whole sky crane thing is like such a like, yeah, it's almost like something out of science fiction, isn't it? It doesn't quite look real. We're all going to Mars. Turn it into Toast Town. Yeah, I don't know. Something quite cool. I'll definitely be watching. Well, I'm sure. I'm not sure what time it is. I'm sure Nadine can probably tell us what time it's supposed to be happening, but those sorts of things quite often end up in the middle of the night for people in the UK. But right, I'm going to sell all of this. That is definitely giving me money, isn't it? 47. 48, yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. I really am tempted to see how much it would cost me just to flatten this all out. I think we'll be having little nightmares when it lands, possibly. That's all right. Thing is, they're not. I have to sort of say they're not really the best things to watch live. I don't think, because they're pretty slow. I mean, I know it's the like 7 minutes of the 7 minutes of terror or whatever they call it, which is where I think where they lose contact with the because like the whole thing with the Mars missions. I feel like this is going to cost me a lot of money. Is like the last 7 minutes of it is completely autonomous, and they have no contact with it. Because it's like a 7 minute. It's a 7 minute. I think it's like the 7 minute light. Like the signal takes 7 minutes to get backwards and forwards. So we're talking about the Mars landing today. So yeah, 7 minutes of basically they just don't they know nothing about it. Okay, I think this is going to be a lot easier to work from. This may well have been the key to this one, hopefully. Hopefully. Right, and I also need to get like blitzing on all the money making stuff. Path, natural path. I'll make this nice and wide as well, because my temptation is always to make the paths narrow, but I think for these challenges it's always better to have them oh, that's annoying already. To have them a bit more like generous. Okay, right. So we need to get straight into it. We're going to do this is going to be really like unimpressive. I can give you a video that will teach you all you need to know. What, on this challenge, or are you talking about on the Mars thing? Flatten that out. Right, so we're going to go straight in with like spiders and all of that good money making stuff up front. I'm going to use this upper area, this one, for some staff facilities, but not for like the vets and stuff, because I think again that was a mistake last time. That was definitely a mistake. Yeah, I mean, back to the Mars on the Mars thing. I think I've probably I've seen quite a lot of stuff about it, Wes. Although feel free to share it in the Discord. It does look super cool because they've got this new like guidance thing, which means they can plot where they land and stuff much more accurately. So research center stuff, like research centers can be definitely up here. Keep all this away from the guests this time. If you haven't ever heard it, I would really there was a BBC Sounds podcast. In fact, there's two of them. If you're into space stuff, what's it called? 13 Minutes to the Moon. There's season 1 and season 2 of it, and it's basically all of the is all of the audio recordings from the original Apollo 11 landing missions, as well as like interviews with a bunch of people and stuff like that. It's really, really good. It's really well put together. It's like it's a whole sort of, you know, like 10-part thing. But apparently they had when they first touched down on the moon, Neil Armstrong had something like 25 seconds of fuel left when they touched down, because he had to take it into like manual control and fly it. Which is just like, I don't know. This podcast is really pretty amazing. Like, I do like a podcast anyway, but just hearing the voices of all the people talking to each other and the worries and all the like malfunctions that they had, like the computer wasn't working and all that sort of stuff. Right, let's get some. We'll get a few of these going. These are a little bit expensive. They're $3,000, so you've got to be a little bit careful with these. But let's give them a little bit of a. Let's give them a little bit of a path for them, I think. Oh, that's our first of the day. I didn't see that. I've got my preview turned off because my computer's getting a bit sluggish. So if you get a rare one, let me know. Yeah, I won't listen to it while I'm on the stream, but thanks anyway, Wes. Okay, so these are really pretty much just for breeding purposes. That's all we really want these tanks for. It was the Yo one. No, we've had the Yo one many times. I was thinking, actually, you know, we were talking about the channel points the other day. What does everyone think about? So rather than like a really high point VIP thing, what does everyone think about a pick a game? So it'll be like, you know, 30,000 something, maybe like even more than that. Maybe not. Maybe 30,000 is probably about right. And it's pick a game. So it doesn't mean in that stream that I switch games, but it means that I'm picking a game that will then play at some point over the next week or something. So it would have to be, I'd have to obviously give you a choice of games in the Discord probably, or maybe actually could do it even in the so it wouldn't be something like Minecraft, for example, because I don't have Minecraft and I've never played it, but it would be from a choice of games. So there'd be like one stream that is like a bonus stream, I don't know, and then we do it on that one. That's actually decent, because then I can do this. Fortnite. I'd consider something that was free. I would certainly consider something that was free. Fortnite is Fortnite still free? I would consider that. I would, if it was free. If it's free, I would consider it. Okay, so we've got those two. Maybe we go one more, or actually, maybe we do some like. So I'm also tempted just to do vending machines and not do like half the other stuff. And I want these off of this main path. Or at least on like a wider bit. So I need to obviously position it. I need to position it at a cost that's reasonable enough for you all to use, but isn't going to be one that I'm doing like every week, because I don't think I could do it every week. I can't add a new stream in every week. And it doesn't. I mean, I guess it could be that we just played something for like I just tag it on. That's probably what we'll do. We might just kind of tack it onto something. You know, I'll have another stream that I kind of tack it onto. Okay, so let's then do staff path going like this. I need to try and get this like pretty well planned out. Actually, the quarantine could probably go up the top. Stuff going in the quarantine is not happening very often, so that can go up there. And that makes sense because it's coming from that first building. So yeah, I mean, if Fortnite is free, that might be quite fun. Just to randomly, I have no, like, I'll be terrible at it because I've never played it. But just to do that, say that sort of thing would be all right. If it's free or it's a game I've got already, then I'm happy to do that. And you all get to laugh at my Fortnite skills. I might be surprised. Maybe I'm a secret Deadeye sniper ninja and you guys have never realised. Okay, we need to buy some, we need to get some we need to get some stuff in and then get this guy open. Right, so we're also going to need a keeper hut close by as well because we've got a bunch of these things. So if we go a keeper hut here, and the path like here, and that can kind of hoping that was going to work there. Tunneling, yes, beautiful. Okay, right, so that one can be serviced straight off that one. We'll do the same on the other side because I'm going to have a load of, I'm just going to have habitats. This is going to be really, really kind of planned out. Hopefully it'll work. So we've got vending machines there. So our first habitat is going to be here. And what animals has he given us straight off the bat? He's given us some gift ones, isn't he? The snow leopards and the okapis. See you, Wes. Hopefully see you later, buddy. Hope the homework goes well. So the snow leopards are tempting, aren't they? Because they're big ticket. They're a big ticket animal. I wonder if you can research. No, I was going to say, I wonder if you can research something that's not actually in the zoo yet. You can't. Okay, I think we'll go with the snow leopards. They're going to have to go into quarantine first anyway. Oh, maybe there. No, still the same. Okay, we don't have a vets anyway yet, right? No. Right. In fact, let's get a vet in as well. Eek the money. In fact, let's get these things in first. So Titan Beetle. Let's just get some really cheap ass Titan Beetles. Because they are breeding machines. And then we want spiders. Did we get? I think we got frogs last time as well. But these spiders, both types of spiders, are good for breeding. And we don't mind again. We just want crap ones. The spiders never have to go into any quarantine, so that's all good as well. Oh, is that all I can get? Interesting. I think we made decent money out of the frogs last time as well, so we'll get some of those going. So you. In fact, they're cheap, so we'll get a third one as well. Right, so let's get this going. We'll get froggies in here. Then I need to make sure I sort the tanks out straight away because they'll immediately get protesters. One of the big things I'm trying to avoid this time is the protesters. I think that was the thing that screwed me last time. It does seem, sometimes it seems like once you get protesters, you're kind of stuck with protesters. What's that at? 23 to 29. So like that. Okay. So that's that one. That is 22 to 36. 40 to 60. Do. Okay, and you guys want 26 to 31, and your humidity is fine. Oh, we don't actually have any keepers employed yet, so that was that was potentially a mistake. We need a mechanic, and we need a vet. Oh, they've got the educators now. I wonder if the educators actually have a role. And we need a caretaker. Maybe we should go straight in with the education stuff as well, because we didn't do that last time. And I do think that probably does make a big difference. So we'll keep this. We'll try and keep this pretty lean. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. I don't have any power stuff, do I? Is that actually the Titan Beetles? Yeah. Oh, that might be my one problem. Because I've moved away from the gate, I am going to need power pretty quickly. Spiders. And frogs. Frog. Frog. I don't know if it. I think none of these things have got power. Oh no, that's fine. I don't know where they're getting power from. They're getting power from somewhere. Let's not complain. Spider. Cool. Right. Let's open the gates. Unpause the game. Open the gates. Get me all the money, peeps. I'm not going to hike the prices up straight away either as well, because if you remember, like literally before we even started having guests in, I'd already gone, everything's way more expensive. I'm already at 20 grand. Right, we need to get I think they both come in with diseases. Look, brilliant. I think the research is like a sneaky hidden one in this one. I'm going to get an extra vet, and I'm going to keep one of the vets researching all the time. So one of those vets is going to be treating the infected. We'll make sure this has got a small charge on it, just like 30 cents or something. So I'd love to. I don't think anyone has ever done a video that like tells you all how this stuff works, because there's loads of other little secret metrics involved. See, like this number here, appeal of nature construction items around this facility. So that's basically saying the more you decorate that thing, the higher that number gets. But it's not really ever particularly clear what the result of that is. Like it will be, the result of that will be a happiness increase, but what does that happiness actually do for you in terms of like money? Does that mean you get, I mean, the assumption is always that like the higher the happiness, the more money they spend, the more they put in the donation bins, all that sort of stuff. But it's never really overly clear like what proportion that makes a difference. At the moment we've got 100 people in just for these insects and whatnot though, so that's fine. Money is going down, but that's alright. I'd expect it to be for a minute. We've got a lot of outgoings at the moment. Right, so let's get our first habitat animal in, and we're going to go with a. Hopefully the snow leopards are ready. Oh, they're still being treated. All right. Titan beetles are already breeding. Legends. They've literally been in that tank for 5 minutes and they've already popped out 3 babies. That's what we like to see. And the conditions are all right. 78%, 71%. Oh, they're in the trade centre still. I thought I'd sent them to the... Interesting. That's a vet. Your Holby City? What? What do you mean, your Holby City? The TV show? You're literally, you are that. Or you're watching Holby City. Holby City was an offshoot of Casualty, wasn't it? The old TV show. Yeah, you mean I'm watching. You're watching Holby City at the same time as you're watching me? Or you mean you're off to watch Holby City? Gazumped. I've been gazumped by Holby City. Harsh. Let's give these scab ends a few bins. Oh, I don't want tunnelling on. What are they all standing there for? Bloody weirdos. Right, I haven't seen the vet come past with any... Why are they not going? Why are they not going to the vet centre? Surely someone should be picking those animals up and moving them to the vet. What's wrong? Have I done something wrong here? That's the quarantine. In the trade centre. Send them to quarantine then. Yeah, I used to watch Casualty, or my mum used to watch Casualty, so it was a thing that was always on at home. But it's been, that series has been running for so long. I wonder why they decided to recall it Holby City and not Casualty. Why did they just leave it as Casualty? There's obviously some reason, but who knows? Okay, it's too many of you already, right? Casualty was always so predictable. Yeah, but those programs always are, aren't they? It's like EastEnders. God, I used to watch EastEnders. Well, they were the same program, weren't they? Casualty and Holby City are the same. Are they not? Holby General, isn't that just where the, like, where it's set? I always thought it was the same. But yeah, like EastEnders is exactly the same. I very, very briefly had EastEnders on the other night, and I was like, these are the same characters. This is Ian Beale and Sharon arguing. Like, nothing has changed in this program since like 10 years ago when I was last watching it. So we'll keep purging out the males from that as well. You are the old one. It's in the name. It is the same hospital. Same show but different location. Yeah, I always thought it was the same. I always thought they just renamed it. What, was it different characters and everything then, was it? I remember there was like a blonde haired nurse guy. Ash or someone like that, or maybe Ash was the black guy. I don't understand what's going on with these two. Like, why they're not moving. My trade centre's there. My quarantine is there. And maybe I'll send them to the vets then. Cancel move. Send to zoo. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to let me send them to the vets. So the caretaker should be able to move them. Yes, different shows set in the same hospital. Casually set only. Oh, I see. That makes sense then. That's why the difference. I understand. That makes sense. Some characters cross over to casualty and Hobbit say, right? I see. Okay, so that helped. I don't understand why I can't get these damn snow leopards into my zoo. Hey Ellie, how you doing? Good morning, at least for me. How are you doing? How are you? We have restarted. We have restarted again on a failed challenge. I'm most disappointed in myself, but I had to. I ran out of money. This one's so hard. At least we're making a little bit of money now. Why is this not coming into the zoo? Relocating to quarantine 1. We'll actually do it then. Please. There's a path. I wonder if maybe my duder, my little caretaker duder, is just like too busy cleaning up after all these messy, horrible guests. Got all that rubbish. What is wrong with you people? Doing well, eating some breakfast of granola and my newest favourite discovery of oat milk. Ugh. I've been wondering about whether I should be drinking milk. Funny enough, I was watching someone stream the other day and he was talking about how he's like 42 or something, this guy, 43 I think, and recently discovered that he's like, I think I've had an intolerance for dairy for like the last 15 years. And he said it, and it's like recently just got worse, and that was the point at which he discovered it, and then he stopped having dairy completely and was like, yeah, I feel so much better all the time. I'm not sluggish, my stomach doesn't hurt, all that sort of thing. Not that I have that, although I do always feel a bit sluggish, but I think it is the time, you know, lockdown is sluggish times. It's the sluggish times. He says, drinking his massive coffee with loads of milk in it. What's oat milk like? I'm always a bit... In fact, maybe I've tried oat milk. I've tried almond milk because my girlfriend drinks almond milk. But I've not tried oat milk. Right, why is this guy not moving? What I might have to do is create the habitat. I feel like this is just kind of glitched. I might have to create the habitat, stick them into the habitat, and then move them back into the dealie. I love CalMake, but I'm developing an intolerance of it as well. Looking at for an alternative that is both good tasting. The one thing that I think makes me resist, like it may well be a thing. I did actually, not last year but the year before, I did a thing for not really any reason other than just to see if I could do it. But every month I gave something up. So it wasn't like a cumulative thing. So I had like, I think January I had no meat. And then like February I had no sugar or something. I just gave up something every month. And it was kind of funny how quickly you get to a point where you're like, I don't really need that. I don't really need to be having that. Like no takeaways was a big thing for me. Like no takeaway food. I wonder if that's big enough for the snow leopards. Protesters? Why? Oh, they're protesting my snow leopards, aren't they? It's not my fault. Oat milk is nice. I like it because it doesn't feel too thin. Yeah, because they often feel kind of watery, don't they? or have a gritty quality. Apparently it can be really oaty depending on the brand. But the one I got tastes honestly very similar to cow milk. Oh. Would you let me just put in the brand name? Or just the name? It's probably not one we can get in the UK. I think I've tried like cakes and stuff that are made with oat milk, and often you can't tell the difference. And I don't use a lot of butter. Like, we don't really cook with butter. I think the one thing that I would be worried about is cheese. I'm like, can I live without cheese? No cheese? But yeah, so like doing a thing where you just kind of quit something every month, it's quite funny how quickly, how quickly you kind of just go, I don't really need that. Like the takeaways thing. Takeaway things was totally just like it's just a lazy thing, really. It's just, okay, I'll have a look at that, thanks. It's just a lazy thing. It's just an ease of doing it. Like, I cook most nights, but especially like tonight, having a night where I can just not. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Felicidad, what a name that is. Felicidad the Titan Beetle. But yeah, I do have to say, having a month of not having any takeaway, I pretty quickly was like, oh my god, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. And I really should have stuck with that one. Felicidad. Sorry, Felicidad. You're out. We need the monies. It's like consciously trying to not eat takeaway fast food a couple of years ago, and it feels so much better. I make 90% of my food at home and from scratch. Yeah, we're pretty good. I cook. When I cook. So like at the weekend, I cooked 10 batches of spaghetti bolognese. Basically, we've got like big freezers. What's your beef, Chief? What's wrong? What's wrong with the frogs? Are fine. They're fine. Look, happy little smiley frogs. See, happy, no issues. Why are you protesting? No, there's no issue. Oh, it does say. It does say they're starving to death. Okay, potentially that's a problem. Why are my keepers so crap? Why are they immediately so rubbish at their jobs? Oh, I don't have a staff room, peeps. That'll be why. This poor guy's like, I need a coffee. I must rest, please. Give me coffee. Yes, I'm quite good at making sure we've got. Why has that been? Why has that been held by Automod? Hey Ram, how you doing? Weird. I do that as well. Make a big batch of sauce and then I freeze the sauce in blocks and reheat it. Yeah, exactly the same. Why did that get held? It didn't seem to like the phrase big batch. Oh right, maybe. No, I think it was batch. Big old batch. Why is that weird? Why is that not alright? Too much. Maybe it was, yeah. Funny. Jesus Christ. Calm down. Chill out. It wasn't even Nightbot as well. That was like, what is that? I like that you've added it to the permitted phrases though, Lisa. We're fine with big batches right here. This is the place to come for big batch acceptance. No, I've always been the same. I grew up in a house where my mum would always cook for like. We always had food for the apocalypse at all time. My mum would never cook and not have like 10 batches going. Big batches. big old batches. Yeah, so I definitely have adopted the same thing. Thing is, as well, when you're like back in my big back acceptance, exactly back in my bachelor days, it's like pretty hard to be healthy if you're a single person, because you do just go, oh, can I be bothered to actually cook a whole great big proper homemade thing for myself? I used to have this thing. My friends always knew if I was like in a happy place, because it was like I'd have like self-love dinners. They'd be like, oh, you cooked a roast dinner for yourself? Like, hell yeah, boy. I'd cook it for anyone else, so why am I'm allowed to cook it for myself? I cook myself a roast dinner. But the amount of effort to cook yourself a roast dinner, that was always my thing. My mum's thing was always like, everything was always cooked. My mum sounds like big mama feeder, but she wasn't particularly. But yeah, that like putting your love into what you're cooking. So that's a good thing, because if anything ever tastes horrible in my house, I'm always like, I did put the love in. I didn't actually forget to put the love in. I just also put in the wrong. I don't know. I remember once I cooked. I thought I was cooking something with. People are actually doing stuff now. We can see them getting a wriggle on. I was cooking something with what I thought was going to be Chinese 5-spice. The recipe had Chinese 5-spice in it, and I looked in the cupboard and I pulled out allspice, which is an entirely different thing. It's what you use for like gingerbread and stuff like that, and it's basically like a cake thing. And it was horrible. Was healthy before I married. I've picked up all my hubby's bad habits. Yeah, I guess that's inevitable, isn't it, to an extent? Right now I have a system where I make 2 portions of food for dinner and plate them both. One gets eaten and the other goes in the fridge for lunch the next day. Then I repeat. Yeah, so I always say like one for me, one for the freezer. That's what I should say. One for me, 6 for the freezer. And we have like 3 freezers. I wouldn't know any cook for an opossum and a rabbit. I'm sure you cook those things with love, Rem. Olive demands the love, I'm sure. Right, finally we actually had a snow leopard come in. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe it was just the fact they didn't have a staff room. Right, I need to stay on top of these guys so they don't all get. Whoa, Felicidad has gone crazy. Bibbies. We need all of this money. Do that too, Eliona. You end up eating the second plate for supper. Yeah, that can happen, can't it? Just like, I'll just cook all of these sausages, and then you have 2 in the fridge. And you're like, oh. And then later on, you're like, oh, I quite fancy a bit of a sausage sandwich right now. Crap, that's my lunch for tomorrow, God. Okay, right. We have snow leopards with bordetellullosis. That one's got a bordetellullosis. We'll get it out of here. The vet just dropped it in there, didn't he? Oh, why did the vet just drop the gammy snow leopard in there? Call the vet. What are you playing at? I know I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you very much money, but can we not do that, Jake? Did we? Was something we needed to be doing mechanic research for as well, wasn't there? It was the barriers. This takes so long to get though. I've got the breaking strain of a Kit Kat. Brilliant. I've never heard that one before, but that's a good one. Okay, right. We need to jump all over this because everyone is super hyped for our new snow leopard. We need to rinse them of all the money that we can. Here, have a donation bin. In fact, have a second one. I think I got stung last time from the. Oh, we got no power down here. I got stung by having no education, a whole bunch of unhappiness caused by protesters and whatnot. So we got to try and avoid that in this one. Hello? There we go. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be a little bit less ugly than that last one was, that is for sure. Okay, so we can put power down there. We can go with a transformer because we're well outside of the unhappy range. Yeah, cool. It's not. What's the range of the power thing? Okay, so that's perfect. That's pretty much everything down here. Brilliant. It's that way, isn't it? And what's the size like for you guys? It's a little small, but only a little small. Okay, cool. Right, so we can bring this, if we bring this barrier out, give you a little bit more space, because once I put stuff in there, you're gonna have issues, aren't you? Right, and presumably you need some hard shelter. That's going to adjust in a second. So what would be like the hardest thing? If you had to pick one thing that you couldn't give up, what would it be? What would be the hardest struggle? I have done well with things like, in fact, actually definitely the one thing that I gave up that I haven't gone back to is like Coke. I used to pretty much drink a can of Coke every day, and that's made a big difference because that's just so bad for you, and not diet Coke. I'd have a horrible full fat Coke. Chips and salsa, interesting. We had fajitas the other night, actually. That was really good. Crisps. Yeah. I think I'd be alright with crisps. Cheese. Okidake says cheese. Hey Okidake, how you doing? I need my cheese. What's your favourite cheese? I do like a bit of cheese. Again, that's one of those sorts of things though. Like, I don't know. I can probably go without. I don't know if I could probably. I could go without a variety of different cheese. Chips and salsa, everyone gets what you meant. Yeah. Old cheese in general can be goat, sheep or cow. What did I have the other day? So I very, very rarely have... We had Christmas cheeses. Because my girlfriend doesn't do cheese. But we had Christmas cheeses. That I did enjoy quite a lot. I cannot remember the names of them though. We definitely had Stilton, but we had a bunch of others as well. Well, I did. I say we. I did. We'll just make you some fairly unamazing stuff and things. But yeah, so I pretty much haven't had Coke for ages. Coca-Cola. Not that I'm clarifying which type of Coke. But yeah, that's definitely a good thing to not have. Last time I drank soda was 3 days ago. I got stuck in traffic and didn't have anything else to drink. Before that, could have been at least 4 months since I loved carbonated drinks. That's good, dude. I think sometimes those sorts of things are just like, they become part of a habit, don't they? Like I was drinking Coke pretty much every day with my lunch at a particular place I worked, just because it was the place I used to go to get my lunch. It was just, they didn't have really a lot of option other than water. It's also like, if you're not like, I didn't really enjoy my job at the time, so I was just kind of like, screw it, I'm gonna have things that in theory make me feel better. Well, they obviously don't. They obviously don't. Right, okay, so that's going to be fine. Soil needs less soil, less sand, short grass, snow. Okay. See you, okie doke. Have a good one. Oh. Am I not reading this right then? Correct amount of rock. Oh, yes, of course. They need it to be cooled. Cooler. Can I get away with one cooler in the middle? Probably not. Temperature. You need it to be -4 to 22. Okay. Where's that cooler just gone? Okay, so that's fine. We'll do it at -1, I guess. Yeah, I thought when I was painting that in, I was like, it's not. They need rock, don't they? Surely. Surely. I'm going to pause it for a minute because the protesters are so quick to the mark on this one. Okay, so everything is right apart from the fact that I need more snow. So the snow will come when the temperature drops. And I don't think they need much in the way. Yeah, they don't need any foliage at all. So let's speed that up for a minute. Hopefully the temperature drops enough. And the other snow leopards in. Cool. Right, we didn't manage to get these to breed last time as well, which would have been a massive difference. Is that better for you guys? Are you happy little snow leopards now? Not so much. 55%. Is that just because you don't have enough climbing gubbins? Enrichment. So climbing stuff counts as enrichment, doesn't it, for some animals? But I don't know if maybe for these it doesn't. Yeah, they don't have a climbing stat, so I don't think that matters. Oh, that's a pain. That's because. Okay, so let's take that guy off of that. So these guys are always going to be unhappy. What is that? I'm here for the points. What do you mean? Oh, I need to be doing my homework. Do your homework. Don't get me in trouble with your mum and dad. Go do your homework, Wes. They've got a little bit they're hiding behind. I guess that's alright. Lots of assignments need to be done or refused. Thanks for the follow, Jacob. Loud Jacob. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Right, we haven't really achieved any kind of positive monies yet. We're not anywhere near this, but that's fine. We're gonna go. Oh, we actually just did the 350. We're gonna go slow. This is the key, I think, to these challenges: is go slow through bronze and silver, and don't be tempted to blitz your way up to them, like I did in the last one, because that will just put you in a better position. Uh-oh. Escapage is never good. What? I've just realised this bit. Oh, that's why they were going around there all the time. That's going to cost me $1,000 as well. There's always a hidden thing in that when you get an animal do that, because it's not just the fact that animal's escaped. Oh, it's alright. It escaped and no one noticed, so we didn't have anyone running for the gate. That's okay. That's only cost me $1,000. Because I think if you have loads of people... If you get loads escape, if you get animals escape, and then all the people exit the zoo, you get a load of refunds as well, which screws you even more. Can't go fast, Wes. We've got to go slow. We went fast last time and we failed. So this time we're going slowly, slowly catch you monkey. That's the key. Let's keep an eye on these guys again. Look at my Titan beetles. They cannot get enough. They're obsessed. Good on ya. You lived that dream. Gosh, huge props to people who strictly play the game like this. My head hurts from all the micromanagement. I know, right? I know, right? But like, this is kind of the thing. I did say this was one of the reasons why I did kind of want to go back to doing the career modes, because you kind of forget all of this bit of the game. Because I never play franchise, and even when I play franchise, I'm at such a high amount of money and high amount of CC that you pretty much just play it like sandbox anyway. Because my franchise zoo's got like 4 million in the bank and like millions of leaves. And so yeah, you don't really ever play it like this. Okay, I think we're probably ready to start getting the next one going. Right, so let's have a little assess. We've got this bit of land up here which would be good for a habitat as well. So we'll put a second habitat in. What I might do is I might move that gate as well over to this side. Put the keeper hut, a keeper hut over this side as well. So we want the Acapis in this one. I'm going to make them all kind of these long and thin, underwhelming looking things. Oh, I do need a bit of that space back actually for my keeper hut. Right, and we've got to remember that the Acapis are like sheepish, aren't they? So they, well, not sheep. Oh, have they escaped again? What? Oh, I see. You've got a little jump up and over the thing dealy going on there. Right. Clever girl. That'll see ya. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people play it like properly. Like I watched someone stream the other night and they were playing it properly. They weren't just sandboxing. Okay, that looks better now. We've desperately got to get these guys some research though. Let's get in there. Do you have a sandwich? No, I'm without sandwich. Have you got a sandwich? If so, I want some of your sandwich. Give me some of your sandwich. Is it banana? I haven't had a banana sandwich in ages. Banana and a little bit of sugar, and maybe even some raisins in there. That's good. That's some good stuff. I've not had a banana sandwich since I was about 12, though. To be fair, I don't know why it just popped into my head, but it's the way my brain works. I see a bag of sand behind you, and I see a witch. There's a witch. Where's the witch? What witch? A bag of sand? There's no witch. Oh, a sandwich. Yeah, I say it like that as well. Sandwich. No ghosties. I'm looking forward to Little Nightmares tonight. I'm assuming we're going to finish it. We shall see. Came back to talking about sandbags and witches. I know, right? I think he was trying to scare me. There's no witches. We're fine. She wasn't. Was she a witch anyway? That lady who couldn't sing, singing in the mirror to herself, and then she's like, "We thought she was fine. We all thought she was fine, but no, she wasn't. She wasn't cool. She had like Medusa powers, didn't she? She turned us into crumbling piles of whatever." But yeah, it does feel like ages. It feels like, well, it's only been a week since we played, but I think it's going to be. It's going to be fun. I think I'm in a bit of a different mood this week than I was in last week as well. If you finish Little Nightmares tonight, what's next? So if we finish Little Nightmares tonight, we're going to play that Papo and Yo next week, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cute. It's like only you guys are going to watch me play this. No one new who's going to come in and watch. Everyone's going to be like, what is this? But it's like a little puzzle game. It's kind of cute though. It does look kind of cute. But I think it's going to be like a one stream daily. And then after that I was thinking probably the DLCs, to be fair, for Little Nightmares 1, because I've got those. Well, I haven't got those, but I found those on Steam, and they're only like £3 or something. So, Staff Room. What do we get to get you to do a 3-hour Roblox stream? So we were talking about this earlier, Rem. So I'm gonna have a points redeem thing, but it's gonna be like 25,000 or 30,000 or something. Which is going to be like pick a game. So it won't be pick a game in the actual stream. So I won't like be in the middle of something and then suddenly have someone go, now play something else. And that will mean that I'll switch to play something, in a upcoming stream. I'll either play it at the end of the stream or we'll add it into the schedule. And it will just be like it will have to be something either that I've got or a free game. So brilliantly, where suggested Fortnite straight away. It's like, maybe. I think it will be probably quite fun just to randomly do that. But we won't. I can't. It needs to be a high number because I can't do it all the time. Like it needs to be that it's like occasionally that we do one of these. where we tag it on the end of a stream. But it can be anything that I've got, as I said, or it's a free game. Obviously, I'm not going to buy loads of additional games just to do this because I can't really afford it. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun. And it's just something like it's a point. Like I don't. A lot of the channel point things are just a bit pointless. We've talked about this before, but oh, I didn't turn that screen on. I don't want to just have like really boring channel points things. If that feels more like a reward for watching, then like hydrate or stretch. You play Fortnite too, Western. I like walkthrough games. Yeah, I saw that, Lisa. I'll have a look. I haven't looked. I looked at the trailer. Oh crap! That's going to cost me a bloody fortune. I thought we got him. Where is he? Oh, that's because I moved the gate. Oh, I should have moved them into the. That's going to cost me a fortune. Let's get the Akapis cooking as well. Yeah, I did look at it, Lisa, and it does. To be honest, it does. Again, it looks a little bit like those games that Playway churn out. It looks a bit like Grind Simulator again, basically, like Yacht One and the Train One and all of those things. That they're just not really. They're not really games. They're just. Yeah, they're just grindy. That's pointless. Look what they're doing. He just walked out of the gate and then chucked them back in again. Egypts. I mean, I don't know, but that was my reaction to it. The thing that those games always lack is the thing that makes it, the thing that like why we enjoy House Flipper, or why I enjoy House Flipper and some of you guys do, is that you get to do the grindy, boring bit, and then you get to make it pretty. And so you end up with the thing that you look at the end of the work. You look at it and go, "Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm happy that I've spent that amount of effort." That Train Station Simulator, and I suspect probably this Resort one, and you know, Building Simulator, for example, I'm pretty sure is going to be exactly the same. It's all the worky bit and none of the nice bit, because they don't really do that bit. They just make it. Yeah, they make you be able to do the grindy parts. They give you the grindy bits. And I to be honest, they churn those games out. Oh, I didn't need that. They churn those games out so frequently that I you know, and they're all pretty much a variation of the same thing. Played the framing one, the farming one. Do you mean? No, well, no to both as well. To both. I mean, it might. Excuse me. I might be completely wrong. It might be really fun, but from what I've seen, it looks like a variation of yeah, Train Station Renovation Simulator and all those other ones. Oh, my snow leopards are mating. That's perfect. I did just notice something died there. I think it was a spider. Heading out, keeping the stream open because I'm bankrupt in terms of points. Alright, okay. Everyone scams the points now in order to get me to play. In order to get me to play Fortnite. Arturo. It updated and more DLC on that game was a free game on the PS4 last year I tried. Which one are you talking about? Like a farming simulator? I'm wondering if we should get some more exhibit animals in. So farming simulators are, if you mean the proper, I think it's called Farming Simulator. That's a really good game, and there's a lot to that. But it is very much a traditional simulator. I don't massively think just simulator for me is all that. You will play Fortnite. Is all that interesting? Like, I don't know. I don't think it really fits me massively. I'm trying to think if I play anything that's just kind of simulatory. It's a bit like playing The Sims. Like I'm considering adding The Sims 4 into my schedule at some point. Probably when we've done with well, it's probably when we've done with House Flipper to an extent. Post luxury DLC and all that sort of thing. What am I naming, Lindsay? Stephen the Snow Leopard? Or do you want Stephen as one of the Okapis? Okapi. Happy Okapi. Let's give them a little privacy bit back here. We'll do it that way round. That's pretty huge. Never mind. Seemed like it's been dark a lot. Snow leopard. Okay. No leopards? Well, it's getting kind of busy. 400 peeps down here. Where's my snow leopards? Can't see them. Snow leopards? Oh, there he is, curled up. Oh, that's the souk. Oh, they're so difficult to spot in the dark. Stephen. Yeah, they really need some enrichment down here, don't they? It's just so slow. Come on! Must work harder. Jeff, the baby snow leopard, if you get one. Okay. We've got one coming, I think. Although they were breeding. I don't think they're having a baby though, by the looks of it. Unfortunately, looks like something's gone wrong. Right, let's go look at the ticket price, because I think the ticket price can probably go up now a notch. You are... 2 ticket prices are underpriced. Perfect. Still underpriced. So 2 ticket prices are good. I think we'll leave it there. Don't. Okay, are my Okapis? Are you ready? You happy, Okapis? You are. I think selling all the toxic waste at the start was a good decision as well this time. Didn't make that decision last time. Thought I'd just leave a bit about. That's fine, isn't it, the zoos? Right, so they're gonna need like the basics, aren't they? Some food things. I never know why you'd ever use the smaller ones. I never do. I always use the big ones. Okay, right. Let's just check if you can escape. No. And is it too small? Ah, it's very close. That's alright. Probably fixable. Give you a little bit. I've still not had that thing. Hey Adam, how you doing? Still not had that thing sorted with the music on my YouTube daily. I was thinking what game I find you. I was thinking what game I find you on, Toves. What? Say again. Okay, we got bronze.
You can really tell you dealt with that toxic waste. The air doesn't taste like...
Shut your face, Dominic.
Anymore. Yes, overall, the zoo's definitely beginning to take shape. The customers seem happy, and best of all, almost none of them have developed respiratory problems as a result of their visit. Speaking of which, nice work nursing all those poorly animals back to health.
Grass. Short
It's a good
grass.
job we rescued them and brought them into the zoo, eh?
We're not listening to you, Dominic. You're a weasel.
What we need is people being able to see animals outside the zoo for free. Oh, and one last thing. Now that the zoo is mostly clean, I'm arranging for Lin to visit from the other zoo.
What game did you find me?
It's going to take a little time though, so don't worry about it yet. Just worry about everything else.
More soil, more long grass. Okay. Still a bit small, annoyingly. Kill the talking penguin. It did look a little bit like a penguin, didn't they? Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough for you, I'm afraid, Mr. Akapi. Recalculate. Yes. And then it's gonna go when I start putting in plants and things, it's gonna say no. Right, so you want Africa tropical. Africa tropical. Yeah, the trouble with tonight's stream will be, I guess, we won't know how close to finishing we are at any point. I mean, I guess maybe you can. I guess you can kind of tell. It felt like things definitely escalated last time, didn't it? In the Little Nightmares 1, it felt like things got considerably more like serious as we went on. It's got more grave. Come on, just give us the thing. This is all cutting down space that I want as well. Don't really want to put a K-pop tree in. The ending was shocking. Brilliant though, wasn't it? So fun. We're nearly there. Maybe one more tree. There we go, perfect. Right, that shouldn't have made too much difference. Probably cut a little bit of their space down. Oh, that's like 1 meter. 1 meter short. Yeah, so we'll do so Little Nightmares 2 tonight, then we'll do that Papo and Yo next Thursday evening. Oh no, I said I've got to change things around next week, didn't I? Yeah, next week I've got to change things around. So it'll be House Zipper on Thursday next week. Less sand, more soil, okay. That's going to be up here, yep, cool. Right, let's get some donation bins down here. I am not making a lot of money, but this feels a little bit more stable than last time already. But we're in profit, a small amount of profit, but we are making money. Oh, that's not what we want. It's going to be annoying them. Okapi. Right, and these guys will pretty quickly start to get miffed about the fact they're being looked at by people because they're highly strung. Let's have a frog purge. Oh, my frogs are all getting pretty old. Come on, froggies. Make some more babies. Oh, they're quite young. So we'll go with... Keep those guys. We'll get rid of these. And that one. And that one. Keep you. Get rid of you and you. Oh, we've lost the Titan beetles. How did that happen? Gosh darn. How did that happen? We needed them. So we've got a female. I must have lost the male. Maybe the male died and I didn't notice, and then the whole rest of them all just kind of natural nature took its course. Animal trading, sorry, exhibit training. So we want you. I think we'll just get a couple of cheapos as well. I do kind of rely on that revenue stream, so I kind of want that coming in. Okay, right, so it's probably about time for some more vending machines and stuff as well, some more like shops and whatnot. Guest facilities. Let's do a cash point as well. Angus is barking in his sleep. He's probably like fighting lions or something. My dog used to do that. He used to always have his feet running. He was a border collie. So as soon as he went to sleep, he was like, right, I'm running. I'm a running fool. I got miles to be running. And he'd go straight into it. I wish the guests weren't so mucky all the time. Literally always chucking their crap everywhere. It's very annoying. Right, so Cappy, happier Cappy? Not so much. As happy as I can get you. I need the enrichment. We just need the enrichment. Okay, cool. Right, we got at least some enrichment for that. Why is this disease not done yet? Oh, it is done. Cool. Right. I'm potentially considering getting another vet just to keep this stuff ticking over. They're quite expensive though. And this is we're definitely going slower in this one. I'm very aware, I'm very aware of that, but I think it's necessary. Okay, so we should now be able to get something for the snow leopards. Hopefully, at least one thing. A rubbing pad. Every cat needs a rubbing pad. That should make them a little bit happier. 41%. They're up to 71% now, so. What do you think? Do you think when dogs dream, they're dreaming? Do you think dogs dream as like? Do you think they're humans when they dream? I guess that never happens, is it? You never dream as a different species. That'd be kind of cool. If you like dreamt and you were... I wonder if we'll ever be able to do that. Random brain. My brain's gone into random brain farts, but I wonder if we'll be ever able to like virtual reality into a dog or into an animal. So you're just like, what do you want to be today? His tail was wagging, so I'm assuming it's a nice dream. Nice. Cuteness. The Cappies are about to mate. Okay, right, yeah, so it wants us to like crack on to that one, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go slow. I could also get potentially. Oh, Titan Beetles have died again. What's going on? No, what we're doing. That's not what I want to do. Just pull one of those guys in. And we got rid of them already. Okay. We might bring this path forward as well, so we can get some more stuff in over here. Do-do-do. Let's go that way. So we'll have one bit going there. Do this as well. Do a little space. Right, so it does say the snow leopards are breeding again. I feel like the oh, he's about to mate. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh no, she's pregnant now. Sweet. Babies always make such a big difference to the money that you get in, and the number of guests and stuff. Happy everyone? Happy? Still happy? Good. Okay, cool. This feels like we're better. Feels like we're on a better footing. We're making money. Not loads, but again we're making money. Small amounts. Leave that little space for some stuff, extra stuff to go in there. And then let's open up another habitat. So he wanted us to have, I think he wanted us to have some, didn't he say something about pandas? Oh, that's down here. Okay, right. So we need to, so we've got the choice now next to get, we could do something like flamingos, because flamingos breed quite well as well. We might actually do that. And I think they're pretty cheap to look after, if I remember rightly. So we'll do a little watery bit here for those. And what I might do again is do... This is way more planned than I usually am, but I feel like it's necessary for this one. Can we get the mechanic to that, please? There's a keeper hut there. So let's go up here with another path. So we can have a habitat on one side, on both sides of this bit. And if I go gate right down this end, then that keeper can use that dealie over there. We'll go a bit bigger with this one as well, because as I said, I think the flamingos are good at breeding, so it's going to be a bit bigger. Maybe that's still a bit small. And this is also going to need like a water cleaning thing over this side. So we will do. I think the range on that again is pretty massive though. That guy. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so that pretty much gets the whole of the bottom of that basin anyway. So if I put that like back there. And it only needs to like touch a little bit of the water. In fact, maybe we're better off moving it. I don't want it anywhere near the guest path. No, let's just go in this back corner. That'll be fine. Right, so flamingos are going to go in there. I think something like crocodiles in here. Because that's nice. They're an easy one to keep again. These guys are going to need some water. Oh, my snow leopard's about to have a baby. Awesomeness. So we'll give that. I think was it Jeff that Wes wanted? Jeff? It's not very big, is it? Titan beetles are having babies as well. Yay! Jeff. Jeff the snow leopard, welcome to the world. Okay, flamingos. Where's your food bowl? There it is. Staff path down this way. Right, I need to not lose the tight beetles this time as well. Keep an eye on those. And that's got power. Darn. Really? Oh, what? Oh my goodness me. Carnage. Oh, that's going to cost me a fortune. Little buggers. I was literally just thinking. I need to get another mechanic. Yeah. No, you can stay boxed for a minute. It's the barrier. It's the quality. It was the barrier repair. The state of the barrier. Little buggers. So if you don't repair the, so eventually all of the barrier, see the difference between that piece of barrier there and that brand new piece of barrier. Eventually the barrier just gets gets into a bad condition and then it breaks. So the mechanics are supposed to proactively keep the condition of the barriers up to scratch, but it looks like they're not bothering. Well, I've only got one mechanic. Oh, what's going on? Look at the Titan beetles as well. Crazy. That's why I lost so many. That's why I lost them, because breed like machines. They cannot help themselves. They're obsessed. Right, we'll get one male. Keep one male. Purge the rest. I mean, it's good for money, but it does take a bit of managing. I'm definitely keeping a male, aren't I? Let's keep a younger male. Send all of those guys out. Okay, cool. It's so useful, that money though. Like, that's $3,000. I've not done anything with them other than, yeah, a bit of food and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna cost me a small fortune because all of those people are running out of the zoo. So you don't usually have to worry about work zones and stuff. That will help with the fine. Yeah. Like, can you go and like do a job? Oh, he's going to repair the vending machine straight away. That's urgent. I could just get another one. I might just have another one. See, cool mechanic. See, that barrier's... I only just put that in, didn't I? It's at 30%. Why is he repairing this one? Oh, what a wally. That one's at 93%. Okay, so that will have hurt my profits this year for sure. I wonder if I've got them doing like... I know I had one doing mechanic research. Okay, that's handy. So we've got that at 1, that at 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's take him off of that. Spiders, and then we'll get flamingos going as soon as we've got them in. So you can be... Oh, it's broken again. Literally got the guy right here. Stop, stop, stop. Box you for a minute so you don't escape. He's literally right there repairing the fence as it's breaking. Where's the baby? Jeff's in the trade centre, alright. That's better. Testing. Testing. Had my founder's badge, so it now says my... Oh, awesome. Yeah, you got your gold badge. Oh, so you can hide the founder's badge. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, so you've got your little gold... So you've got a gold badge with a little sparkly bit on it as well. So I think the sparkly bit is the loyalty part of that. Because if you look at Wes's badge, for example, Wes's badge doesn't have the little sparkly bit. It just has the sub part. Cool. I didn't realise you could do that. That's handy. Right. Right, my flamingos are done. They are cooked. I'll get them in. Pause it for a second. I'm pretty sure I've got one mechanic doing mechanic-y researchy stuff and things. Because I was trying to get the glass barrier, so that might be one of the reasons why they... Rem's is the same colour as Lindsay's, but without sparkles. For me, Wes is a multicoloured one, so that's my normal logo, and Lindsay's is gold with a sparkle. So she's got, well, I can't really remember now. So she's got a tier 2 3-month badge, and I think Wes has just got a tier 1 2-month subscriber badge. It's all a bit confusing. So I think there's like a silver one. I think mine's even got a silver. Yeah, so like mine's different again. That doesn't seem right, does it? So mine's silver. I'm confused to what I've done here. So mine is a 6. Technically, I'm considered to be a 6-month subscriber. Oh, yours is bronze. Yes, it is. Yeah. You're right. That makes more sense. Yours is bronze, and then it will go silver, and then I think at a year maybe it goes, and it's sparkle because I'm tier 2. Right, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Until I change it all at some point. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the money thing. There it is. Monies. I think the education stuff is making a difference as well. I think that's helping. What the hell was that noise? Was that an Okapi? Maybe that was an Okapi. Yeah, I think the education is making a difference to their donation. Like, all of that's making a difference. Ooh. Just pause it for a sec. Flamingo. Duplicate. I'd love some more of these screens. Like some smaller ones would be really good. You've been secretly listening. So yours is the same. Yours is bronze as well. Yeah, I see. So that's the difference between your one and Lindsay's one, is that Lindsay's has got the little sparkle thing on it. Right, okay, so you guys need, what's your space like at the moment? Fine. Whoa, I've given them a massive habitat. So I was right about colour. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I've done all the things. I don't know what I've done. Less soil. You need grass. Grass. More grass. And you want long grass as well. Less rock. Oh, not that much. More rock. More rock. Less grass. Oh, it's always fiddly, this. I always find this fiddly. There we go. Got it. You need some hard shelter. That'll do ya. Does that do ya? Yes. Okay, cool. And they don't need any plants or nothing. Cheap as chips. Is there any enrichment stuff? So I don't think any of this stuff counts as like enrichment. Let's check. Enrichment items. No, nothing. Bugger all. Okay, right, well at least we can get you in now. Let's get the little speaker dealy going as well. Let's not have that there. Let's have it over here. Cool, right, and go. What is that noise? Where's that noise coming from? Right, we need you breeding, flamingos. Make us babies. Okay, let's have a quick check on the staff situation. So high workload. My keeper's at high workload as well. I think I'm going to train these guys. Oh, we've got an escape again. Oh, why am I ballsing this up so much? What's escaped? How come he... Oh, you bloody pain in the... This is costing me a small fortune, game. So when I replaced that bit of fence, I forgot to put the... That's annoying. Snowleopard's just like, hi! Hi there! Keeper's running as well. Haven't actually checked. These guys can't escape, can they? No. Look at them go. They were all like, see ya, we're out of here. Give us all our money back. Okay. These guys are not happy, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Till we get some research done. Haven't got any mechanic. See, the mechanic research stuff takes so long. It's mental how long that takes. I've had that guy doing that one task since we started. Oh, I think I've just pressed the T key. No, I haven't. Right. Okay. So we might do some more. We might get another exhibit in. In fact, let's look at happy. Let's look at the happy meter. Guest needs. Everyone's reasonably happy at the moment. Energy levels are fine. Hunger levels pretty okay. Thirst, everyone's thirsty, okay. And toilets are fine. So at the moment, thirst wise, all we've got is that one gulpy thing. So let's just, I think we'll just put a couple more of those in. It doesn't ever seem like there's any reason not to just duplicate them, because I don't know how much having like a choice of drinks really makes any difference to anybody. Maybe it does. I mean, it probably does at some point, but I don't feel like it makes a lot of difference to anybody. I also never really sure whether there's any point in putting... Like, is there an advantage to putting a vending machine? Or is there a disadvantage to putting a vending machine in compared to a normal, like, food stall? I just don't know. See you, West End. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later. Right, we might go crocodiles now, because crocodiles are usually pretty popular. Give them a decent size thing. That should be good enough, hopefully. And this should be within range of that water thing as well. Which has not got any power yet, so this water's going to get dirty. Crap. I could move that maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, because I'm wasting a lot of that up on the hill. He doesn't actually need to move that far. Let's move it over here. Hopefully that's gonna work. It's quite a long way from anything though, that one, but never mind. Staff wise. Okay, so this can be windows. I think this probably actually needs to be a bit bigger for the crocs. Maybe not. Maybe it's alright. It's lovely weather in this place. Always lovely weather. Wherever we are. I think we're supposed. Oh, I guess we are in the Wayne Forest. Yes, we are in the Wayne Forest. Found a webbing in the Wayne Forest. Right, so we'll get some crocs going. Yeah, so these are pretty expensive, so this is a big payout. I need you to breed. 27 and 35. So we'll get let's get a 15-year-old. We definitely don't want that one. It seems like less things are having illness problems. That definitely was definitely does seem likely that it was to do with that. The fact that I hadn't got rid of all the toxic waste. It does make sense. Come on, game. Get through the night. Give these guys a proper pull. It's obstructed because of that bit of barrier, I think. Oops. Let's just make that null for a minute. Oh, it's too close to the barrier. I think that's the problem. The water is... Oh, protesters? I bet that's about my Titan beetles. I bet that's what it is. I bet there's like 1,000 of them in there already. Okay. I'll do. What are you protesting about then? Hooray, we got barriers. We've got barrier level 1, but we've got to get to level 5 before we can get to the one with glass. Alright, spiders we've got. Maybe they're processing spiders. They might be processing everything, to be honest, because there's a whole lot of stuff in there now. So you can go. You can go. And you can go. Yeah. And then what else have we got going down? Oh, froggies need to be purged as well. That one. Anybody else? Oh my goodness, look at the Titan beetles. Let's just leave them one of each. It's definitely useful money, but it is a bit of a pain to have to keep doing that. It would be really... Oh, you can press select all. Okay, I never noticed that before. I was just about to say, it would be really handy to have a button that lets you select all. Derp. Okay, hopefully that's chilled out the protesters. I'm guessing that's what they were here for. Yeah, leaving the zoo. Cool. It's coming along. We're getting there slowly. They still got issues in there. What are they up? What's going on in there? Exhibit cleanliness. Yeah, so signs that my keeper system is starting to creak a little bit. So we will actually put in... Let's just put in a work zone for these guys. Right, so we'll make a work zone for all the exhibits. So one person can be in charge of exhibits. That's right, isn't it? Keep a hut. Yeah, cool. And then we'll have one guy look after that. One of my little duders. I've only got 2 keepers. Huh. That's probably why we've got problems. That's probably why we've got a problem. Well done to them for managing it so long. And we'll put everybody else on floating for now, just for now. But we'll probably have left and right. That probably makes sense. We'll put another keeper hut back here. Carry this path on a minute. Oh, it doesn't need to be a big path. This is so much like tidier than I usually go. I'm usually far more kind of random. So let's link that up. Keep hut. That staff room. Okay, crocodiles. Oh, they've still got issues. What's up with you guys? Oh, they've got this enrichment. Come on, peeps. Get researching. Frogs and Okapis. Okay. With frogs, you're good. Okapis. We can probably give you guys some enrichment now. Hopefully. Something. Wow. Don't be too excited. That gets them in the green though. That does make a big difference. Frogs. You can have some enrichment. I think it's the snow leopards that make that weird noise. Okay, right. So am I... Oh, that might be my spiders might be done. 2. So you can go back on snow leopards. Yeah, all the quality improvements. We're still not making loads of money, but it's... I don't know. I feel like it... We haven't really got any big ticket. This is probably my first big ticket animal. We need to check the gate as well after these go in, because this will probably make a big difference. Facilities. Pause it a minute. Oh, they're not in there because I can't select them. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing over here? I think this is probably going to be a viewing area. So let's do that. Oh. And the speakers. Where's my speakers? Right, should be good to go. I'm going to obviously need a bunch of stuff in here, but we'll wait for the crocs to come down. Croc. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I forget. They've got the dive mechanic now. I wonder if that's I don't know if that's a requirement for them. So I've not got any 4-meter deep water. I wonder if I need to have it. We'll see. That might mean I have to make that deeper. It does. It looks like it's an enrichment item, so it suggests that I'm going to have it in there. Right, let's have a little look. See how terrible have we done a job of this. So you do need more. There's no welfare requirements for underwater swimming. Okay, so they don't need it. But it is an enrichment item that I've got. So I think we will actually take this out and make it deeper. It's got to be 4 meters deep before you can use that enrichment item, which is kind of always a bit of an annoying thing, to be honest. But Let's just do that. Ah, is that in range of my... Hopefully that's in range of my cleaning thing. Oh, crap. Crap. That's alright, we can move that over. Doesn't need to move too much. It's like sometimes it's like a juggling act, this game. Always like these little tiny little micromanagement things. What's the range on the negative effect? Damn, touches the path. So you can do a thing with these where you like put a building around it. Have I got any just like shells? Yeah, you put a building around it and it kind of hides the fact that it's a... That's not really what I want. But it takes some of that negative effect away. Oh, that's actually got a building in it. Okay. Let's see if this works. So they made this change a while ago. I haven't. It's not really been relevant for me for a while, but hopefully. See, there's a scenery rating of 19%. I think that is actually supposed to affect the... That seems like it's done bugger all. It seems like it's done absolutely bugger all. I could just move the path, to be fair. That'd probably be easier. Okay, does that hit the water? No, it doesn't. Crap. That just... You only have to just touch the edge of the water. Let's just move the path. That'll be easier. So let's take that and we'll turn that away. Because that negative effect of being able to see stuff is a real pain. Okay, that's fine now. And it should be alright just to clip the edge of that and clean it. Okay, right. So, how are you doing? You are... Terrain-wise, you need less soil, more rock and grass and stuff. So, put some grass in. Less soil. More rock. Cool. Hopefully that'll do, yeah. Bit of that, bit of this, bit of that. Flamingos are about to mate. Enrichment. Okay, cool. Right, so I think these guys are good. Let's just double check they definitely can't escape. No. Perfect. Right. Do you have any hard shelter? Apparently you have hard shelter. I don't know where, but... And you can have this now. Hopefully that's deep enough. Feeder not deep enough. Up. It's kind of a bit excessive that, I think, that it's 4 meters deep. I don't really understand why. And the thing is, you can't tell how deep you are without some... There's no like measuring mechanic in the game, so you just kind of... So I looked at that and thought, okay, that's a 4 meter wall. Let's use a wall. So that's a 4 meter wall. That's not 4 meters? That looks pretty close to 4 meters to me. Fair enough, game. Let's push it down a bit more then. That's got to be deep enough. That's more like 8 meters now. Okay. Can you definitely get in there? Can, just about. Is that deep enough? Hooray. Cool. Right, so that should make a big difference to those guys. Yeah, look, 96%. Perfect. So that makes a big deal because my best animals are now like my happiest animals. Ticket prices are underpriced. Cool. That's what we want to see. So let's give that. I think we can go to 10 now, maybe? 750? Ooh, they still saying it. They may be still saying it's underpriced. Ticket prices are good, okay. Cool, right, we'll leave it there. How close are we? We're not even back to... We're not even back. We've only got 4 in. Considering how far I rushed into the last one, how far I got through, like we're way slower in this one, but it feels a lot more stable. Like considering how many like protesters and stuff we had in the last play of this one, seems like we're way more stable in this one. Not like we haven't really increased our money, but we have got 600 get. So that's the thing I need to get to. Like what are we actually making profit wise? We're only making 2 grand. Let's just speed it up a minute. You think that was because of the toxic waste? That, yeah, I guess so. Because we had all those with loads of sickness, didn't we? Loads of sickness. We did have loads of sickness. Yeah, kept getting fined. Right, let's have a look at general overall stuff and things now. Happiness, hunger. Peeps are getting hungry, okay, and peeps are getting thirsty still. Okay, so there's some money to be made there. Sterile Stephen. We did have a sterile Stephen, didn't we? That's very true. Yeah, so I don't know if like just keep putting the vending machines in, whether that's a bad thing or not. Guest happiness 0%. But it's only saying that because it's busy. So if I just put another one right next to it. Like, is that a problem? I don't really know whether that... Because look, they're all using it straight away. Let's put another one down here somewhere as well. Yeah, I'm just a bit more... Like, everything's a bit more organised as well. Because you remember I had everything up here before? And so all of the keepers and everything were having to walk a lot more and all that sort of stuff. It really makes a difference. Right, let's maybe see if we can get one more animal in before we end the stream. Actually, just leave it running. It's running. Yeah, it's not like not making big bucks though, am I? It's only just like it's still a gentle trickle, but we haven't seen any kind of. We've not had any problems yet. I could consider doing some marketing as well. It's all a lot better laid out this time as well. Do you remember I had all that like janky bit up here, and I like all these different routes and stuff that were all dead ends, so it's a lot more concentrated now. Let's put another little path there. Okay, right. Let's have a look what we've got. We haven't got anything else in quarantine, have we? Oh, the flamingos are still not. I'd like the Acapis to breed as well, because we haven't seen them produce. Wow, look at all of my damn Titan beetles, man. I might get another another exhibit animal in, like an iguana or something, because they're quite good for guest numbers. They don't breed so much, but they're good for guest numbers. So one of these. In fact, let's use a box this time as well. Yeah, so if you go by appeal, puff adder's actually the most. Okay, we'll get those then, because there's a cheap pair there going for a song. Oh, my saltwater crocodiles are saying they're about to breed as well. That'd be awesome. Right, pause that for a second before you have a conniption fit. Humidity 60 to 80. That's all I can do for you. Education. Can I make a horrible little pathway this way? Haha, I can. Not really. No, it does work. Sweet. That's not going to link on there though, never mind. Yeah, the other thing is that all of these donation bins, like I'm yet to see a donation bin that hasn't got any money in it. And last time we had loads that were just empty. No one's ever given us any monies. Oh, those still say flamingos, don't they? And they're upside down. Oops. That one. That guy. That's good. This one. Swords crocodile. Cool, right, so that should be good. They'll be in a second. Layout 40%, okay. Acapis, I think maybe the Acapis aren't breeding because Could be the research level, because some of these things make it. Yeah, so like breeding research. Have got a bit of that though. Flamingos, cool, that helped. Okay, so we'll take that guy off of that and put him on the crocs. And we'll give cappies. That made quite a big difference. They've got 2 new things. So they should be pretty... Yeah, 96%. Right, we want to see you getting some babies. Pretty much the snow leopard's the only thing we've had breed yet, isn't it? Ooh, lag. You can have that. And you've got that as well. Sweet. Is that good? Is that good for you? Zainab Badawi. Okay, right. So let's have a look what the... I've got 715 guests in, so we're on the way. I think maybe something like bears next. Ostriches, pangolins, tapirs. Yeah. It's a bigger buy, a bear. Purchase price, but let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Tristan. So that one as well. Right, and I think we'll go this side for these guys. We're going to need another keeper hut somewhere close. Let's do that here. Well, there's that one there. No, we're gonna have 2 habitats up here, so we want to keep a hut over here, I think. Facilities. Why is that not connecting? Start part there. Okay, right, so we'll go bears in here. We'll put this gate literally right next to that guy. Right, so I need to remember to make sure this is climb proof as well, so we don't have them all yoinking over the barriers. The one thing about the bears is you do have to do quite a lot of dressing in there for their habitat. I think maybe we'll go up the hill and then we'll have a smaller habitat up there. Lift all that up. And then this section. And then we'll select the lot and make it proof. Hopefully that's big enough. Seems pretty massive. And then we'll make that glass. And make this glass as well. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy huge, but never mind. Right, so grizzly bear. Oh, we got some enrichment for these guys already. Sweet. So these should come in pretty happy. Rubbing pad. Water thing. Hopefully we can get up that hill. They might not be able to. That's stupid. I think they can climb that. It might be a bit narrow, but they can climb trees and stuff, so I'm hoping that's going to be alright for them. Log, just to give it something. Don't know, whatever. Right, what's that? Is that a rock? That can disappear. Extra large bedding. Food tray. Okay, hopefully they're near. Hopefully they're nearly ready, because that was quite expensive. They're done. Okay, so that's definitely not going to be alright for them terrain wise, but we'll sort that in a sec. So I'll just get this one done and then we'll call it end of the stream. Oh, I haven't got a. How come I haven't got a TV screen this side? Oh, there. That's annoying. Oh, that one's there. It just broke. Item has become vandalized. I don't have a doodah, do I? A little. Oh, doing so well. We haven't protested for ages. Yogi. Gotcha. I'm gonna get another keeper, I think, as well. I know, scumbags, man. Scummy scumbags. Can you just not smash my stuff up? Can you please? It's very rude. Oh, I can't select it yet. Yeah, they just like chuck their rubbish everywhere and smash all my things. Can you just not? Look, there's a perfectly good bin right there. Scummers. I'm going to get a security guard in as well. Speaker anywhere? What's going on there? Oh, but you let me put it in there, game. Oh, for stupid sake. Stupidness. That's annoying. That's really stupid. Suddenly it's decided that that's not a big enough bit for the animal to get unboxed in. Is that better? Okay. Maybe he grew or something? I don't know. Right, these guys are going to be freaking out because this is not going to be anywhere near what they want. 47%. Okay, so less sand, more rock, more grass. Okay, so we'll just paint the whole thing in rock. Less sand still. A little bit less rock, a little bit more grass. Cool. Right, and then hard shelter they've got. Habitat. So this is where you have to do a little bit of work for these guys. North America, temperate. Temperate. And North America. So we'll go a few of these guys. It's amazing how much difference just a little, even a little tiny bit of foliage makes the stuff looking better. Just immediately it makes the habitat look so much nicer. Okay, is that better for you now? 58%, 43% in fact. Why is it so... Oh, is it temperature? That's going to be the temperature, isn't it? I guess. Habitat, temperature, yeah. Okay, right. So it's going to be way too hot for you. I think you like -10 to 28 centigrade, and we've got it probably nowhere near that temperature. So let's get a cooler in. It's 37. It's not that high. So I'll put it like there. Cool. You can get up there without having to climb that as well. I've got 2 bears at the moment. So we've got a yogi. Tristan is becoming a yogi. I hope they can't escape. Let's just double check. No. Cool. It's a bit worried that I might be able to climb up and over that tree. So 74%. They're pretty good. Everything seems like it's ticking along pretty alright, doesn't it? Let's have a check in here. Who's the lowest? Titan beetles. They just can't. They can't help themselves. What can I say? We could probably. Well, we won't do it quite yet, but in the next run, we might consider getting rid of these guys for something that's now a bit more prestigious. It's just so I don't have to keep doing that, because that money, I mean, that money is helping. We haven't made a lot of money. That money is helping in here. This £2 every now and again, whatever it is, £4. Let's just give it a few minutes. Oh, what time are we up to? You want a poo as well? Okay. It's going to be a lady bear. Oh, sorry. It's a poo with an H, isn't it? Oh, we got our baby Okapi. Sweet. Well done, Okapis. I'm proud of you. Good on ya. We've got loads of those males. We don't need all of those males. Cool. Let's have a quick last minute check. Get everything as in order as we can the next time. We'll purge down our spiders as well. So we've got the flamingos are now breeding. Sweet, they've had a baby. Cappies are now breeding. The crocs are breeding. The snow leopards have already bred. Awesomeness. And our money situation, and we're actually not far off. 12 grand. The gold thing was 15 grand, wasn't it? 15 grand yearly profit. We're really well set for this one, and we've only put 5 and we've not even done the pandas yet. We should be all good for to complete this on the next go. We definitely started better. I should have learned from my previous mistakes, to be honest, because I've done that exact same mistake before. Oh, is that not clean? I think it's all right. Yeah, I should have learned from that mistake before. Try and rush it in these hard ones. It won't have it. I might stick another staff facility. Just stick another one of these over here. No. There it is. It's right there. There we go. Right, peeps. Let's have a quick look at. Let's have a save. I think we're in a good position for this, though. I don't know. I never know if we need to actually save these, but I'm going to save it anyway. It always slightly worries me just not saving it. Right. So let's have a quick. Let's see if there's anyone about for raidage. What's this lady playing? Hold on a second. This lady might be playing. So this is someone. I'm just going to have a quick look. A lady that we raided before. She raided me. I think she's playing House Flipper. Hold on a sec. I'm going to hear myself for a second.
You get XP for the kill.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was someone else.
Then you can.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to raid this lady. I'm pretty sure she raided me playing Planet Zoo. So we're going to do that. So just hang around for a little bit, guys, and just give her some support. Say hello. She's only got 3 people watching at the moment, so and then I'll see you tonight for back at 8 o'clock. So in like 4 hours or something. Right, peeps, take it easy. Have a good one. Say hello to this lady for us, see Emma. She's rode us before. She's playing House Super right now, so take it easy.